What's up, y'all? One more video, and I'm gonna cover this quickly on motivations because a lot of people don't really think about low motivations, mid motivation, high motivation. There's different types of motivations, and they always think that maybe like a low motivation is a bad thing. I disagree. I would rather tap into the darker parts of myself because it does produce energy. And that energy, I mean, that emotion carries a certain energy. If it's anger or like, rubbing in someone's face, for example, yes, those are lower motivations. But on some days, your mind, your brain, your fucking soul, fuck knows, your consciousness responds better to those different motivations. For example, a low motivation is like to, show off and show my ex-girlfriends, hey, this is what you missed out on. That's a low motivation. That's really like a low thing to think about. But on certain days, I'm like, fuck you motherfuckers. Like, fuck you, uni people, like teachers, whatever, that told me that, I couldn't do this. I am doing this now and doing it a lot better, and you're missing out. It's a low motivation, but on some days, I kind of need to channel that motivation from that source, and it works. So you can write, and there's many different ones I've wrote down looking down on my little journal thing. Mid motivation is like, just having that lifestyle, showing off that lifestyle, being healthy, being fit. That's kind of like a mid motivation for me. It's not like super high, like purpose driven, like help humanity. Neither is it like a low thing, nor is it like selfish in any way. It's just being yourself, showing your own lifestyle, without faking it really, because I am going to be living the lifestyle that I want to be selling, like traveling, going to events, meeting team members around the world, making deals, meeting clients. Even that'd be so cool to do, in video in it, of course. Now, high motivation is, of course, my daughter. You know, replacing incomes for certain team members. Putting food on their table. Those are high motivations. Giving back to charity, doing certain events, masterminds. That's like a higher form of motivation. But on some days, like I'm like, I just want time to myself. Like I just wanna make money and go on dates and get massages. Like sometimes I feel well, low motivations, more selfish ones, or sometimes I'm like I want to provide for my daughter. I want to build a house, or provide a house for her, provide her stability. I want to provide for team members. I can't wait to meet my team members. Some days I'm like really like, ooh, I can't wait to help others. Other days I'm like, what, I just want to do this for myself. I'm doing this for myself. I want to make money, and it different motivations drive you in different ways. So I say to use all of them. You got to tap into your darker sides as well, because that a lot of people trying to be positive all the time, but it's not how it works. You have to tap into that darker aspect of you, which is a lot deeper than your more positive side, your light side. And if you can tap into that, you're gonna have a lot more energy, and you're gonna be more balanced. Ironically enough, you're gonna have more balance in your life because you are the master of both light and darkness. You gotta master both. You gotta master both in this life. Cool. In a bit.